Hi folks, this is Pete. I wanted to take some time tonight to review updates. What kinds of updates, you're probably asking? Well, there's a couple of categories that come to mind when you mention updates. One might be iOS updates, but I wanted to take a little bit more time to review the topic of app updates. Whenever a specific app on our device is revised, how can we update it? We'll start this quick little journey by going to our Settings app. I'll flick to the right on my home screen.
Settings.
One finger double tap.
Pete Lane. Apple account, iCloud Plus, and more button.
As usual, I land on my name element at the top of my settings screen. Now, if we wanted to explore our iOS updates settings, we would navigate down to our general settings. But I want to go to the App Store settings, so I'll go to the bottom of this screen using a four-finger single tap at the bottom of the screen.
Apps button.
This is where all of the specific app settings reside. One finger double tap.
Select Section Index, Adjustable.
We have our section index, which will facilitate our going down the apps list alphabetically, but the app that we want to explore is the App Store. I know I'm already in the A heading, so let's just flick to the right until we get to App Store.
Ally, Amazon, Amazon Alexa, App Store button.
Bingo. One finger double tap.
App Store, Apps, back button.
We want to explore automatic updates, so let's call on our magic editing. Abracadabra.
Automatic downloads, heading.
There we go. Okay, from here we want to go to App Updates. I'll flick to the right with one finger a couple of times.
App Updates, automatically install new app updates, switched button, off.
Mine is in the off position. This element actually controls whether or not any of the apps on your iOS device will be automatically updated without your having to do so manually. Your decision whether or not to keep this in the on or off position is yours to make. So let's move on. I want to now get out of my Settings app and go over to the App Store and take a quick walk through the updating process for apps. I'm back on my home screen. Let's flick to the right to get to
App Store.
I'll do a single finger double tap to open the App Store app.
App Store, Pete Lane, DSL. Today, July 27th, heading.
And we have landed at the top of the app. Let's flick once to the right.
My account button.
Now, in this demo, we're not going in search of new apps to download or install. Remember that back in our settings, I had turned automatic updates off. So what we are doing is going to our app updates section and exploring a couple of possibilities there. We do want to be in our account area, so I'll do a one finger double tap to get there.
Account, heading.
So we've got quite a bit of flicking to do to get down to our available updates section. So I will yet again call on the magic of editing. Abracadabra.
Available updates, heading.
Voila. Let's flick to the right one more time.
Update all, one, button.
Okay, and here we heard update all, one. That indicates that there's one app that I need to go in and manually update. So let's check this out. I'll flick to the right again.
WhatsApp Messenger, July 13th, 2025. Actions available. Update button.
It looks like this is the one update that's available. But let me share a little tip with you. I'm going to refresh this list of updates by swiping down with three fingers. So let's try that. Three fingers swipe down a couple of times.
Page 1 of 8. Page 1 of 9.
Now my list should be refreshed. Let's flick back to where it told us we had one update available. And let's see what we have now. I'll flick left with one finger.
Update all, 5, button.
Well, now it seems like we have 5 apps that are ready to be updated. So let's flick to the right again and get into our list, and I'll proceed with updating them individually.
11 Reader, text-to-speech, today, version 1.4.38.82.3 megabytes, button, update. Loading. eBay online shopping and selling, today, button, update. Loading. Instacart, groceries and food, yes, update. Loading. Perplexity, ask anything, yesterday, update. Loading. WhatsApp Messenger, July 13th, 2025, update. Loading. So the main takeaway from this demo is that when you go into your App Store and check for updates, the initial number of apps to be updated is often out of date. Be sure you use your refresh gesture by swiping down with 3 fingers, and you will very likely see additional apps that need to be updated as well.
So that concludes this iBug Byte. Hope you learned something, and let's open up the floor for questions.